Hello everyone, and welcome to this new video on DCET 2023 question paper solving. Whatever questions I have taken here, I have taken it from the set A4 of the 2023 year, that is previous year DCET question paper. We will discuss about the questions and the correct answers so that you can practice these questions and prepare well for the upcoming DCET examination. So the first 20 questions are on related to IT skills. So beginning with that, which of the following is not a cyber crime? First question, which of the following is not a cyber crime? Four options have been given: cryptography, denial of service, or we can call it as DOS, man in the middle attack, or phishing. So the correct option over here is a cryptography. Other three are a kind of cybercrime, but cryptography is a technique which is not a cybercrime. DOS is abbreviated as. So we have seen in the first question itself, there is mention of that in the option B. DOS is standing for denial of service. So the correct option is denial of service. Question number three, Dash protects interconnected systems including hardware, software, and programs and data from cyber attack. So they are asking about what is that particular concept or particular thing that protects all these hardware, software, and programs. So the correct option over here is cyber security, or I can say the more relative option is cyber security, option A. But as per the DCT key answers of this, as per the DCT official website, the correct options can be option B as well. That is, there are two correct options for this um, question. If you observe clearly and carefully, the option A as well as option B matches the answer. But the more suitable would be cybersecurity, as it is more used term. Cybersecurity is the term that we use more frequently rather than computer security. But both A and B are considered as correct uh, answer as related to the key answer. Question number four, basic functionality of the network device firewall is. So four options have been given again: scans mobile application, monitoring databases, privatizes the computer, or monitoring incoming and outgoing networks. So the firewall is always used for monitoring the incoming and outgoing networks in terms of like security, like which networks are incoming to a particular device, which are the outgoing networks, how we can monitor everything is related to firewall. Question number five, algorithm represented in the form of a programming language. We all know that whenever we write anything in the form of a programming language, we call it as a program. We call it as a program. So correct option is program. Question number six, the dash symbol is used when the flowchart is starting or ending. So we need to find the correct answer for symbol which is used for starting or ending. So if you know, we will be using the rounded rectangle, or sometimes we call it as terminal box, for indicating the starting or ending in a flowchart. So the correct option is option B, that is a rounded rectangle or terminal box. More oftenly, we will be using rounded rectangles. Question number seven, MIT app inventor allows user to, the options are create web application, build Android application, create system software, develop operating system. So if you just know the concept that MIT app inventor, whatever we have, it is related to Android, you can directly uh, choose the option B as the correct option, because MIT is anyways related to the Android things. So the correct option is option B. Question number eight, what is the function of the when green flag clicked command block? So there is a command block in the system called as a green flag clicked. So if you know the different command blocks, how they are used, for what purpose we will be using, if you know all these concepts, you can pick the correct option, that is runs the script. So this runs the script, whatever we have option C, it matches correctly with the when green flag clicked. So option C is the correct answer. Question number 9. We need to find the correct sequence of HTML tags, whatever we write in a HTML page or web page. So if you know here, the in any HTML page, the starting tag will always be HTML. So question option A, that is head, title, HTML body, it gets automatically eliminated because we cannot have head at the topmost. So we will be having HTML tag at the topmost or the outer tag. So the HTML is the first thing. The second thing that we would be having is a head tag. Inside the header tag, we will be having a title tag. After closing the header tag, we will be having a body tag. So the correct option is option B, HTML head, title, body. So this is the correct sequence of HTML tags. Question number 10 related to web server. They are asking what is web server. So if you know the concept of web server and web client, the server is the one which delivers web pages to the client based upon the request coming from the client. So the correct option is a computer system that delivers web pages. Option A. Question number 11. Which of the following is used to style the appearance of web pages? If you know the concept of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you will be knowing that the CSS is a um, page, or a CSS is a style sheet which we will be using always to style our web pages to have a good design, good UI for our web pages. So correct option is option D, CSS. Next question. Which of the following is an example of web browser? We have different web browser, but there is here we have to find only one option which is correct web browser. Most of the people will get confused with the Google, but Google is not a web browser. Google is a search engine. Apache is not also a browser. Apache is a server. Whereas the Firefox, whatever we have option B, it is a correct answer. So option B, Firefox is the correct answer. MySQL is a database. Again, it is not a web browser. Correct option is option B. Which of the following is an open source and free workflow management software? So if you know the concept of workflow management, that is related to ERP, business relationships, business management software, then you will be heard of the term called as Trello, which will be open source workflow management software. So the correct option for the uh, question number 13 is option A. Question number 14, ERP package will handle which business functionalities? So whether it will handle one, two, three, or all. If you know the concept of business functionalities in ERP, that is enterprise resource planning, it will be able to handle multiple. That is, it's not specific to any number. That is the advantage of ERP package. It can handle multiple business functionalities. Question number 15. Dash is a visual diagram of a company that describes what employees do and whom they report to and how decisions are made across the businesses. So what is that particular thing that gives us the idea of whom they report, how the decisions are made in a business and everything. So that is this information we can get with the help of a kind of a structure that we call it as an organizational structure, which gives us complete details of organization structure like hierarchy, the level of manager, level of team lead, employee, how the partition of work has been done, the how the order will be given from the top management to the employee. Everything will be given in a organizational structure. Question number 16. Dash is a methodology used in system analysis to identify, clarify, and organize system requirements. So the correct option would be use case. The use case is a thing that always allows us to identify about any particular use case, that is example related to any system requirement we have. Question number 17. Which of the following is not an application of IoT? This is one of the easiest question. We know that smart home, self-driven car, smart city, these are embedded system. Like software and hardware are very integrated or embedded, and there is lots of concepts of sensors, actuators, gateways, and everything. Whereas web browser is not related to IoT, it is a kind of web development concept, client server architecture concept. So this is not an example of IoT. Web browser is not an application of IoT. Next question, which of the following is not a cloud service option? So if you look at all the four options, the option number A, VAAS, this is not any kind of service. There is no such service existing in the name of VAS, but there are services in the name of infrastructure as a service, that is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. But there is no concept of VAAS. Question number 19. How many types of services are offered by cloud computing to the user? If you know, there are three services, that is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So correct option is 3. Option C, 3. Question number 20. Combination of public and private deployment is called. The public-private combination, one of the important question in terms of cloud computing and cloud computing for the DCET. That is, whenever we have this combination terminology, it is always hybrid. So public and private combining is called as a hybrid cloud deployment model. These are the first 20 questions of IT skills. Next, we will move forward with the 21, question number 21, which is related to the electrical engineering. So unit of electrical power, again a basic question. Unit of electrical power is a watt. Question option B, watt. 22, question number 22. In pipe earthing, the diameter of GI pipe embedded in the pit is. If you know the concept of the how the earthing with the GI pipe is done, you will be knowing about this fixed diameter used in the standard. It's a standard diameter used, that is with respect to 38 millimeter. 38 millimeter. So question number 23. If a resistor of 100 ohms is connected in series with a parallel combination of 200 ohms, then the effective resistance is. How we calculate the effective resistance? First, we calculate the parallel combination of 200 ohms, that is 1 by 200 plus 1 by 200. You need to calculate the parallel combination of that. Then compute the whatever resultant we get of that parallel combination. Compute the series by adding that answer with the this 100 ohm series resistor, then you will be getting the answer. The correct answer over here is 200 ohms. Question number 24. If a resistor of 20 ohm is connected across the source of 5 volts DC supply, then the current in the circuit is. If you know the concept of Ohm's law, then there is a formula called as V equal to IR. V is voltage, I is current, and R is resistor. Here, resistance is given, voltage is given. You just need to find the I, that is current in a circuit using that formula V equal to IR. And when you calculate it, you will be getting the answer of 0.25 ampere. You just need to substitute the values in the V equal to IR formula. You will be getting 1 by 4 or zero point 0.5 ampere. Question number 25 related to power factor. They are asking what is power factor. So the power factor is a ratio of resistance to impedance. If you know the concept of this power factor, how the formula is, then you can easily um, guess the answer. That is resistance to impedance, whatever ratio we have, that we call it as a power factor. Question number 26. The phase to neutral voltage in a three-phase star connected system is 230 volt. The phase to phase line voltage is. So the whatever the data given over here is on regard to three-phase star connected system. For the same, what will be for a line to line face-to-face voltage they are asking. So by using the formulas and by knowing the concept of how the phase conversion is done, how the star connected system works, you can guess the output. You can calculate the answer that will come out to be 398.37 volt. Be careful here. We have 398.37 as well as 400. So your answer should be accurate. Then only you will be getting correct answer. You need to do the calculation in a very accurate manner. Question number 27. The time period of a AC wave at the frequency of 50 hertz. If you know the concept of time period and frequency, they are like inversely proportional. Time period is inversely proportional of frequency. So you just need to inverse the 50 and you will be getting the correct uh, answer, that is option C, 20 milliseconds. You need to be careful with respect to these milliseconds, seconds, with respect to the powers 10 raised to minus 3, all those things, so that you can get the answer correctly. Question number 28. The type of fuse used for domestic purpose is. So the whenever you have learned about the types of fuse, there you might have read about different fuses like HRC fuses, ceramic fuses, Kit Kat fuses. But the fuse that we will be using for a domestic purpose, that will be Kit Kat fuse, or we also call it as a rewirable fuse. Question number 29. EMCCB stands for. So they are asking about whatever that breaker is, the circuit breaker. What is the correct full form of that? So don't get confused with these different kinds of things. The correct option would be molded case circuit breaker. Option A, molded case circuit breaker. The other things such as miniature, minimum current, these are just to confuse, and you need to know the abbreviation of all the possible things, whether in IT skills or in electrical electrical engineering or in project management. Different abbreviations are there. Be thorough with those concepts. Question number 30. ELCB is used for detecting current leakage. So actually this question is like the options are not matching correctly with the question. So that's why this is considered as a grace marks question. And the ELCB is somewhere around uh, 30 ampere somewhere, but here the none of the options are matching. Also, KE, that is Karnataka Examination Authority, has declared this question as a grace marks question. Question number 30 is a grace marks question. Next question, question number 31. A static machine which transfers electrical power from one circuit to another circuit without changing the frequency is called. The correct option is transformer. Transformer is responsible for transferring electrical power from one circuit to another circuit. Question number 32. The initial type of connection of the motor windings when started with the star delta starter is. So whenever there is a concept of a whenever there is a concept of star delta starter, you can guess that it is related to something star. The correct option is a star connection. So star delta, or whenever there is a concept of star starter, you can clearly say that the answer is star connection. 32, correct option is option A. Question number 33. The cause for a three-phase motor producing inadvertent mechanical noises. So they are asking what is the cause for that mechanical noise. The actual cause for that mechanical noise is incorrect coupling. Whenever there is incorrect coupling, that will lead to the inadvertent mechanical noise. Question number 34. Cell is an. So what they are asking is what is cell, like whether it is electromagnetic, electrochemical, electrodynamic. So if you know, there will be a zinc and other chemical combination in the with respect to photo this whatever cell we are using for the purpose of running machines and all. So that is related to electrochemical device that works on the principle of electrochemical electricity. So that's why it is an electrochemical device. Question number 35. The most commonly used battery in electrical vehicle is. So anyone who reads about the electrical vehicle and interested into the concepts of electrical vehicle, he will be easily knowing it. Otherwise, you have studied this in your uh, courses in your academic as well as DCT preparations. That is lithium ion battery, Li plus we say, that will be used heavily for electrical vehicle. That is the most popular. Question number 36. Digital signals are characterized by whatever digital signals we will be having in our electronic or electrical systems, that will be completely based upon discrete voltage levels. Discrete voltage levels. They will not be any continuous voltage level. They will be discrete voltage levels. Question number 37. According to rules of laws of Boolean algebra, what is A plus A? So when considering A as the true, true plus true is always again a true. False plus false, it is always a false. So A plus A, that will remain always a A. A plus A will always remain a A. Question number 38. Photodiode is used in which of the following application? So photodiode is always used whenever we want to detect a light, like in IoT device or anywhere, whenever you want to detect some light, we will be using photodiode. Question number 38. Correct option, option C. Question number 39. If a resistor is having a color band as first band brown, second black, third red, then what is the resistance value? There is a chart, there is some kind of tricks to remember it. So by going through that trick, you can get the answer for this as 1 kilo ohm. 1 kilo ohm. That is the option A. Question number 40. What is the binary equivalent, or we can say binary representation of decimal number 9? If you know the concept of converting decimal to binary, binary to decimal, then you can easily get that is 1001. That is the first leftmost one is representing 8 and the rightmost one is representing 1. So 8 plus 1 coming out to 9. So if you don't know the concept of binary to decimal, decimal to binary conversion, please go through that. That is one of the important concept for DCET examination. Next questions on project management. Question number 41. Project management is combination of what? Whether it is only human, only non-human, or there is not any kind of resource. The correct option is it is a combination of human as well as a non-human resources, like human including the people working in a company or a enterprise, and non-human resources includes whatever software, servers, databases we have. 42. Question number 42. The consultant who is appointed to carry out the project work is. So if you know the concept of in-house consultant, out-house consultant, the uh, consultant who used to carry out the project work is always called as out-house consultant. Question number 43. The type of project which requires minimum amount of capital. Whenever we talk about the capital, the minimum amount of capital is always uh, always considered under a normal project. In a normal project, there will be always capital requirement will be minimum. Question number 44. Projects like building a hospital, a park, a playground, and a government projects like highway constructions are examples of. They are asking what is what we call for these kinds of building hospital, park, and all. We consider them under social needs. Like these are required for our society, not as a part of any organization or anything. They are required for our society or people of the society. So that's why they are considered under the social needs. Question number 44, option A. Question number 45. In a project management, WBS stands for. Again, as I told, these acronyms are very important. The WBS stands for work breakdown structure, like how in which structure you are going to break down the work, that is considered as a work breakdown structure. Question number 46. The first step in project execution plan is. What is the first step that you take up in project execution plan is asked, has been asked here. So the first step always we take is regarding the contracting the plan, whether it is social project or enterprise project or large project, small project, we will be going with the contracting a plan as a first step. Question number 47. The term which gives the idea to start a project. What is that? Sorry, the team which gives the idea to start a project. So what is that team we call? Whether it is core team, advising team, or initial project team, or full project team. What is that they are asking? So the initial project team, whatever we will be having, that is responsible for giving the idea to start a project. The first team, whatever we form, that is initial project team, and that is responsible for giving the idea to start the project. In PEP, the letter E stands for. So if you know the concept of only PEP is related to the execution, you can guess that it is E stands for execution. You need not to remember entire acronym. You just need to remember what is PEP related to. Then easily you can guess that it is related to something project execution. So we can guess that answer is execution. Question number 49 is not clearly visible. We will move to next question. Question number 50. Innovation is the hallmark of every project. Here, innovation means. So they are asking, what does innovation means? The correct option is new ideas. So not any project success, project management, professional approach. Whenever we talk about innovation, innovation means new idea, coming up with new challenging ideas. Question number 51. Project life cycle curve indicates. What does project life cycle curve indicates that they are asking? It always indicates growth. So then only you can decide that correct option is option C. Remember, project life cycle always describes as growth, decline, how mature it is, how growing it is, how it is going to progress in the future. That can be understood by the project life cycle curve. Question number 52. In project management, taking actions to measure the quality accurately is the function of the quality management. The correct option is quality management. Quality management is the only team which takes strict actions against to measure the quality in a project management. So you can guess from the word this quality word is getting repeated in the answer. So you can try to guess some of the questions which you don't know by doing these kinds of tricks. Question number 53. Project planning methodologies involved. So they are asking what does that project planning methodologies will be involving whenever we talk about a project management. It will always be involving planning by incentives as well as direction. Planning by incentive and directions will be involved. Question number 54. Identify the incorrect statement below. So uh, there are three correct statements and one incorrect statement. The statements are like project objective should be specific, it should be realistic, it should not be framed timely, it should be measurable. So if you look into these statements correctly, the option C, project objective should not be framed timely, it is incorrect. That is not a correct statement because it should be framed timely so that we can achieve the project within our deadline. Question number 55. WBS, PEP, and PPM are the tools used to design project plan, project work system, project diary, or project direction. Correct option is project work system. Project work system. If you have read these concepts correctly, you will be getting to know that all the four options are different concepts. They are not like related to some similar concept. They are related to different concepts. Question number 56. The earliest method used for planning of project was. So whatever we have, CPM, PERT, bar chart, and milestone chart. Which one is the earliest used for planning of the object? Earlier, we used to have a bar chart. Nowadays, we have lots of good technologies and or the good tools, good methods. But earlier, the method that was used to plan the project was bar chart. Even some companies use this bar charts till today. Question number 57. The expansion of PERT is means what is the full form of the abbreviation of PERT they are asking. The PERT stands for Program Evaluation and Review Technique. Option A, Program Evaluation and Review Technique. That's why I told you to go through all the abbreviations present in the project management, IT skills, and electrical engineering. It will fetch you around 5 to 10 marks very easily. For non-repetitive projects, Dash tool is used in production planning and scheduling. We will be using the tool PERT for these non-repetitive projects for planning the production and scheduling of the products. Everything is done with the help of PERT. So whenever there is concept of non-repetitive, you can easily guess that it's something related to PERT. The purpose of conducting a project review is to close the project, to initiate the project, to develop the project scope, to assess project performance. The review is always done to assess the project performance and to do some kind of implementation changes, to do any development required, to change, to make some changes in the project. Question number 60. A project review does not contain what it does not contain, that they are asking: performance evaluation, evaluating the capital budget, data collection, or initial review. Actually, it will not be containing anything related to data collection. It will be containing all three evaluation criteria, review criteria, but it will not be containing any data collection, because project review is not related to anything related to data. The next questions are on related to mathematics. Question number 61. In a square matrix, if the elements above the principal diagonal are 0, then what we call it as? If you know the concept of principal diagonal, it is like whatever diagonal elements we will be having in a square matrix, that about this diagonal element there will be some elements, above this, below this diagonal element there will be some element. So what we call the elements above the principal uh, diagonal, uh, whenever the principal diagonal is 0, whatever elements above the principal diagonal, what we call them, they are asking. We always call them as a lower triangular matrix, because whenever you draw a matrix and observe, you can see that it looks in the shape of a lower triangular. So that's why we call those elements above the principal diagonal, whatever we have, them as a lower triangular matrix. Question number 62. The value of x if x minus 1, 2, 2, 4 is a singular matrix. Singular matrix means you need to equate this matrix to 0 and find the value of x. If you equate this, it will be x minus 1 into 4 minus 2 into 2 equal to 0, which will come out to be value of x as a 2. Value of x will be coming out around 2. Question number 63. The inverse of the matrix. So they are asking, they have given a matrix -1 0 5 7. You have to find the inverse of the matrix using the formula of 1 by value of the matrix with respect to adjacent, whatever procedure we have. By following that procedure, you can get the correct answer as option A. Option A will be the correct answer. Minus 1 by 7 with the matrix of 7 minus 5, 7 0 minus 5 minus 1. Question number 64. The eigenvalue of the matrix. Given a matrix, you need to find the eigenvalue of the matrix. It is coming out to be 3, 3. So the given matrix is 3, 0, 1, 3. And whenever you solve it for the eigenvalue, you will get 3, 3. So option C is correct answer for question number 64. Question number 65. The two lines ax plus by equal to c and a dash x plus b dash y equal to c dash are perpendicular when, means what is the condition for these two lines to become more perpendicular? That is a dash plus b dash, whatever um, we whatever coordinates we have, a dash b dash, whenever their respective multiplication and the sum of the x component and y component is equal to 0, at that time we can say that two lines are perpendicular. Question number 66. The y-intercept of any line passing through the origin. So whenever any line passes through origin, its y-intercept as well as the x-intercept both will be 0. So it is 0. For question number 66, option A. Slope intercept form of straight line is. So given a straight line, what is the slope intercept form? Or they are directly asking what is the formula for a slope. So for this question number 67, the correct option is y equal to mx plus c. Y equal to mx plus c. This is very standard formula for any straight line with respect to y-intercept, respect to slope, x coordinates. For all the purpose, we will be using this standard formula. So be thorough with these kinds of formula. The next question is also related to that kind of formula itself. That is tangent of the angle of intersection between two lines with slopes m1 and m2 is. So given m1, m2 two slopes and tangent of the angle we need to find. So for question number this 68, the correct option is m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2, that is option D. m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2 in the mod, so that we can get the angle in terms of positive value. Question number 69. If the ladder is inclined to the wall at an angle of 135, then inclination in radians. So you just need to convert the 135 whatever degree we have into a radian. So using the formula of this multiplying this 135 by pi by 180, you can get the answer, that is 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4, option B. The value of sine 60 cos 30 minus cos 60 sine 30 by using the formula of uh, sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Using that formula, there is some derivation. That is, that formula itself will give rise to the answer. Using that formula, you can solve and get. So that's why the four formula, that is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B, and another we have sin A sin B minus cos A cos B, whatever standard 3 4 formulas we have, be thorough with that, and answer for this is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Question number 71. Simplify the value of sin 3A plus sin A divided by sin 3A minus sin A. So this is one a kind of a problem where again you need to use some formulas to get the deduction of this. Again, you can use sin A plus sin B, and below also you can use sin A minus sin B formula. Using that formula, you can try to get the answer, or you can just use some any other formula, any other tricks, so that whatever answer you are getting, it should be matching. You can see the options are in the form of cot tan. So try to get in that form. The correct option is tan to a cot a. Tan to a cot a. Question number 72. If y equal to log x plus sec to x, then dy by dx is. So whatever we have, y equal to this formula, you need to differentiate it. Whenever you differentiate it, what will be the answer coming, that you need to do. So if you know the concept of differentiation, integration, revise it very carefully. Those are very important for your DCET examination. Here the correct option is 1 by x plus 2 sec 2x tan 2x. You, because derivation of log x is 1 by x. You can just guess here only. The derivation of log x is 1 by x. So the option will be B only. You need not to worry about sec 2x. If you want, you can apply the derivation of the sec 2x and find out it will be coming out to be 2 sec 2x tan 2x. Question number 73. The derivative of the function 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x is. So given these kinds of small, that is small algebra has been given, 1 plus x by 1 minus x, you need to do the derivation for it. The answer would be 2 by 1 minus x square. You can apply the derivation division formula and find out the answer. It would be coming out to be 2 by 1 minus x square. Question number 74. Find the second order derivative of y equal to e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus x. So you need to uh, differentiate it twice. Whenever it is question of second order derivative, it means you need to differentiate twice and find the answer. That is y double dash. For this, the correct answer is 4 into e raised to 2x minus e raised to minus x. So differentiate it twice, you will be getting. Or you can guess like e raised to 2x. So first derivation would be 2 into e raised to 2x. Second derivation would be 4 into e raised to 2x. So the option C got eliminated. So answer is beginning with 4 into e raised to 2x. Then minus e raised to minus x. We are making it twice. So again, it will remain the same. So minus e raised to minus x will remain the same only, because we are making it, we are deriving it twice. The minus into minus will become plus once. Again, plus into minus will become minus again. So you can just do a small calculation and find out. Question number 75. The equation of the tangent to the curve y equal to 2x square plus x at 1 comma 2. So for this 75, question number 75, the answer is option A, 5x minus y minus 3 equal to 0. You can just use the y equal to mx plus c, that kind of formula, and find out. The 76, question number 76 is related to integration now. So what is the integration of sec x tan x plus sec square x dx? So whenever you integrate it, you will be getting the answer as option C, sec x tan x plus c. So you just need to find out the sec x, the value of sec x tan x integration, and you need to find out the integration of sec square x. The integration of sec x tan x would be coming out to be sec x. Integration of sec square x is coming out to be tan x, and we will be having a constant at the end of each integration. So the plus c is coming as a constant. Question number 77. The value of integration of 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x raised to 10 into 3x squared plus 3x plus 1 dx is. The correct option is option B, 1 by 22, 2x cube plus 3x squared plus 2x raised to 11 by 22 plus c. Plus c. Option B is correct. Question number 17, again on integration, you need to integrate tan square x, but this is with limits 0 to pi by 4. So you just need to first find the integration of this, then you need to add the x value as pi by 4 minus x value as 0. If you know the concept of these limits, then you can do it easily. If you don't know, go and revise it. This is also one of the important topic, that is integration with limits. Here the correct answer is 1 minus pi by 4. 1 minus pi by 4. Some calculation have been given in this question paper itself. You can look at here. This is the question paper taken from a student who has solved these questions in the examination. Question number 79. The area bounded by y equal to sin x and x-axis from x equal to 0 to x equal to pi. Again, a kind of a limit related to thing. And the area bounded is again definite integrals, that is integration with limits. So answer for this when you solve will be 2. The area bounded will be 2 units. Question number 80. The value of tan 45 cot 225 plus tan 60. You need to simplify first tan 45 cot 225. Then you can combine that with tan square 60 to find out the answer. The answer would be option B 4. From question number 81, we have statistics question. The first question is dash is an example of quantitative data. The example for quantitative data is volume. Volume is an example of a quantitative data. Question number 82. Data cleaning is the process of removing virus, removing duplicate data, formatting data, or properly formatting data, or correctly formatting data. If you look into this option, these are like the option B and option D are correct, like matching, and option C is also kind of a matching. So lots of confusion. So that's why this question has been awarded a grace mark. Question number 82, it's a grace mark. Question number 83, Dash is not a data collection tool. If you know, survey is a data collection tool to get data from the user or from customers. Questionnaire is again a kind of data collecting tool. Group discussion is also a kind of a data collection tool, whereas Word is not a data collection tool. It is a text processing tool. Question number 84, the graph of cumulative frequency is called. Again, you can see frequency, polygon frequency histogram, and cumulative frequency histogram. So again, lots of confusion in the option. So question number 84, again, grace marks has been given. Question number 85, to calculate percentage frequency, we use which formula? If you look here carefully, there are two formulas which are coming out to be correct. That is frequency by n into 100, which is correct, absolutely. And the option D, that is 100 into f by n. That is also coming out to be correct. Actually, option B is only rewritten as option D. Only the multiplication terms have been exchanged. The same formula. So both B and D are correct. Question number 86. If x1, x2, x3, xn are the observation of a given data, then mean of those observation you need to find. So in this situation, there is a formula for finding the mean, that is sum of observation divided by total observation, like sum of all the n item divided by total n item. So again, very, very simple concept where you can score easily. Question number 87. The endpoints of a class interval are the dash and dash values that a variable can take. So the endpoints in class is always lowest and highest. If you know those concepts, we call them as lowest and highest. Also, we also will be calling them as low, high. or like L and H, we will be denoting them with L and H also. For question number 88 and 89, we need to refer to this graph. A graph has been given for the participation of students of a school in outdoor games in different years for boys as well as girls. We need to refer this graph and answer the questions. In which years did the girls participate more than boys? It is just a observation thing. You can look over here. Boys are denoted by this cross symbol, and the plain bars are indicating girls. Wherever the participation is more for girls, that year we need to find. Like wherever this plain chart is more, that is the correct option. Like 2021, 2022. So for the 88, the correct option is B. You can see 2021 and 2022. In these 2 years, the girls have participated more than the boys. In which 2 years did an equal number of boys participate? In 2 years, there are 2 years in which equal numbers of boys have participated. Like 2020 and 2023, you can see around 225 boys have been participated. So 2020 and 2023, that is option C for question number 89. Question number 90. To find the, this is not related to graph, this is different. Only two questions related to that graph. To find third quartile in Excel, we use dash formula. What is the formula in Excel? Again, Excel concepts are important. You can get to know by this question. The correct formula over here is quartile. We are using for a third quartile, so equal to quartile range comma 3. It's not 3 comma range, it is range comma 3. And again, there is difference between quarter and quartile. For accessing third quartile, we need to use quartile formula. Question number 91, the percentile divided as a series into how many parts? Whenever we will be having a percentage, it will be divided into 100 parts. Like it's not for 10, 20, 12, it's for 100. It will be divided into 100 parts. The value of first quartile is 23 and interquartile of a set of a data range is 20. The value of third quartile. So if you know the concept of interquartile as well as given a quartile, finding other quartile, that concept, you can apply those formula and find out that answer will be coming out to be 43. That is quartile 3 minus quartile 1 you need to do and equate it to 20 and solve it for a quartile 3. Quartile 1 value you know anyways. Question number 93. An algebraic sum of the derivation of a frequency distribution from its mean is always called as, is always how the value will be. So it will be always 0. It will be 0. Because the sum of derivation in its mean, it will not be deviating much greater or lesser. It will be 0. The Excel formula for mean is uh, in the Excel, if you want to find out the mean, what formula you will be using? There is a formula for average equal to average, and you need to give the array. That array will be containing number. So average equal to average, array, which is taking array of numbers to find out the mean. Or mean or average, we can consider them as the same only. But median and mode are different. Question number 95. These remaining 4-5 questions are related to Python programming. Question number 95. What is the output syntax in Python? So if you know, there is a concept of a print function, that is option C. Again, print function is with lowercase letter. So option C is a correct answer, correct option. Question number 96. str is a, whatever str or we can say string. What is that data type? Str is always a text type. It will be holding a character. So string is always a text type. 97. In Python, dash standard data types are commonly used. There is not any particular set of this many fixed standard data types. So that's why this question, the question number 97, has been awarded grace marks. Some authors refer it to be 4, 5, but there is not any kind of fixed data types. Question number 98. The Python program was displayed in whether idle shell 3.9.1 window or idle shell 3.1.9 window or 3.9.1 window with again a little bit mistake in the whatever idle ID we have in idle environment. The correct option is option A, IDLE. The environment is IDLE and the version is 3.9.1. Question number 99. Which of the following uh, quotations in Python does not accept the quotes to denote the strings? So whatever we have over here, three things, that is single quote, double quote, and triple quotes. All these three will be accepting the strings, but without quote we cannot have a string. So this option C, without quotes, is a thing that does not accept the strings. Last question. In Python, dash is used to end the physical line or ignore the comment. So we have star, we have hash, we have ampersand, and we have two backslashes. In Python, to uh, like ignore the comment, we will be using hash. Or we can, the question is simple. You need to find a symbol which indicates the comment. That is hash. So these are the 100 questions from last year DCET um, uh, question paper, that is 2023 question paper. Revise this question, find a similar kind of question. If you get stuck at any question, try to understand that concept and keep on practicing so that you can score good in your examination with help of these whatever videos we have been creating. Thank you for watching this video.